Right, come on, I told you, we've gone from easy cards to more advanced stuff.
Yeah.
This is the one I'm going to show you next, okay? So, pen and paper's at the ready, or we will clip this out and we'll put this on YouTube as a separate tutorial, so you can come and watch this back, or you can come back to this show and you've got basically 27 minutes into the show, you can come back and watch this one. Make a little note, okay? So, what I'm going to do is, we're going to start with some A4 cardstock. So A4 black cardstock, you're going to need quite a bit of a cardstock for this one, it's a big project, okay? So we're going to go to A4 width, and I'm going to cut, you need to cut 2 of your sides, whereas it's A4 wide, we're going to 7 inches. So A4 this way, the A4 depth, and we're going 1 at 7 inches like this, right? And then the next one needs to be 6 inches, right? Because it's going to be an inch smaller. And what we're going to end up doing is 2 at this size, 2 at this size, right? So then bring your scoring tool in. And on the scoring tool, on the 7-inch one, we're going to do one side down here at 1/2 inch.
Okay.
We're going to do one side down here at 1/2 inch, right? And we're going to do 1/2 inch across the bottom, right? And then on the one that is 6 inches wide, we're just going to go 1/2 inch down this side, and then we're going to go, no we're not, right, ignore that. Pretend we rubbed that one out. Yay, that never happened.
What happened?
And we're just going to go 1/2 inch along the bottom because you basically don't need any sides, right?
Yeah.
So if I just bring this in, watch you trim these corners like this, right? So that then when we fold these over, this is going to come over like this, and this is the bottom, right? And then this is the other side. So you've got, these are going to be the sides with the flaps on.
Yeah.
And then this one, which has no flap on, because we're going to pretend that I didn't cut that at all, is just going to fold over like this. And so you're going to have 2 like this. So you're going to have 2 wide ones and 2 smaller ones, right? So what we're going to do then is we're then going to cut in with the fairy. So if I take the fairy and just position her right in the middle, right, she's going to stay connected here, but we're going to take this little bit out. So while that's there, Ben, I'm going to hold this in place just there, and we're going to send her through and cut her again. So onto the base plate, and then we're going with our clear, our magnetic, and the top plate on there, and send it straight through for a perfect cut.
So much comments still coming through. Michael just saying, hi Sara and Ben, beautiful Create-a-Card collection. Just had to buy my wife Shirley the full set as an Easter gift and a pick-me-up as she's been unwell. Please wish her well. Well, we do wish her all the very best, and what a lovely pick-me-up that is as well. And also, if you're looking for your other half to potentially buy for you, it is, of course, Easter. So, yeah, you know, no Easter eggs this year. Just have... No.
Trust me, we don't want an Easter egg. We want these instead. They're much nicer.
No calories in these.
None whatsoever.
No.
Total bonus. Right. Can you see that die has cut to here, right? And then also to here, Ben. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the metal edge of the ruler and just line this up with the edge of the ruler, and I'm going to come straight along the bottom to around about there. Do the same at the top. So let's have a little look. I'll make sure that's all lined up at the top, and we'll come to roughly the same place, and then join these 2 up here, and we're going to come from there right up to the edge, so that what we end up with is cutting away all of this. Oh, just check, I don't think I've quite got through all the way there, so cutting all the way through that, and then that is going to lift out in its entirety.
I love this.
Same with this little piece here. It's brilliant, isn't it?
I know.
Really clever.
Look at that.
There we go. And then just let me just make sure all that's looking nice and professional. Yes, now you're talking, right? So, once we've got it like that, then what I thought we could do is add a little bit of gilding wax onto it, right? So I'm just little tiny bit, and then we're just going to rub it all over the edge like this. And actually, I'm going to add a little bit more on. Just build up some of that gilding wax.
We have got gilding wax for you on the show. If you want to pop that into your basket, make the most of the triple points that we've got on offer for you up until the end of play on Easter Bank Holiday Monday, $8.99. Or $12.74. We've got the King available for you, Antique Gold and the Renaissance Gold available for you. All on the website, all at $8.99, all $12.74, all on triple points for you as well, which is amazing. Can't remember the last time we did triple points.
I can't think that we've ever done triple points, to be honest.
Have we not?
I can't think of a time anyway.
I can think of double points on occasions, but never triple.
Never known triple. Right, here we go. So I've just cut myself, Ben, some. I've just basically cut a border of glitter card just to make it really stand out nicely.
We've got that on the show for you as well.
Right, so that is going to go around here like this. Perfect, right? Actually, it's not quite perfect. Look, if I want to make it perfect, now we're talking perfect. I'm going to get that right up to there.
Such a perfectionist.
Well, you've got to be, haven't you, when we make such gorgeous demos like this, right? So that is going to go onto there, but then to make it stand out, I've just got a piece of nice vellum. Now, you know we do two types of tape pens, Ben, right?
Yes.
We do the straight ones and the dotty ones.
Yes.
So what you're going to do is with your straight one, you're going to go all the way around the outside like this on these flat pieces, right? And then on this bit, you're going to go all over it with the dotty one. So that what happens is the extra dots are going to go through the middle, but not where we don't want them. So can you see now, if I just show you all that, try and catch the light? Yes.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
You can see where all that glue is beautifully well.
Yes.
But it won't show through onto the other side, which is exactly what we want. So that's going to go onto there. We're going to pop that vellum in place and it will look fan-dabby-dozy, especially when...
Fan-dabby-dozy. I've heard that for years.
You can tell I'm absolutely buzzing about the launch today, can't you? Little bit overexcited, right? Now, you need to do two of them, right? So I've got two of them now.
Yeah.
And then also in the other one that we've got, where it was only 6 inches wide with the bit on the bottom, you need to do two that are... Oh, hang on, have I got my other one? One... Oh, hang on, I cut the other one. So one, and then I'm going to do this one where I trim the edges off, right? So worry ye not, I'll get these edges trimmed off, Ben.
All right.
And then I'll stick them all together.
Few more comments coming in. This, you tell you what, is a fan-dabby-dozy show for our US viewers thinking, what did Sarah just say? That was the catchphrase of a comedy duo we used to have here in the UK called the Crankies. Wow, that's taken me back about 30 years. Loads of love coming in. Kylie says, got my bundle ordered last night. Can't wait for it to arrive. June has said, just checked out my basket with the collection and some other bits and bobs from this week's shows so I could get free shipping. Yay.
Yes.
And happy Easter to me. Leela's saying, Sarah is always so full of energy. I love it. Literally the most energetic person I know. And today, I mean, even by Sarah's standards, I've never seen anything like it. She literally came bouncing into the studio earlier on, like the Easter Bunny. If she'd had that bunny costume on that she was wearing this time last year, I would have thought that the bunny was arriving himself. Is that still doing the rounds, by the way?
I think it's in the office. I'll have to try and find you it so you can wear it for Easter Sunday.
I'm well up for that. Do you reckon Debbie Robinson will be up for wearing the chicken one?
I would not like to speak on behalf of Debbie Robinson. It's all I'm going to say there, right?
Okay. Yeah, don't drop yourself in it, just in case.
Right, here we go, Ben. I'm going to give you a bit of a tip here, right? If you're wanting to stick... So I've cut this, by the way, 6 inches wide, right? Really important, 6 inches wide. And what I'm doing is, to make it stick really, really well, I'm going to stick tape to tape.
Right.
So I've got, first of all, that first side, and then I'm going to come with the second side, and we're going to stick tape to tape on that second side as well. So I've got tape all over the bottom, and I'm going to connect these two pieces together, all right? So there's our two sides, right? Now, the other two sides, they're the ones that were only 6 inches wide, that we had just the bottom piece on. So again, I'm going to put tape along the bottom of those ones so that these are also connecting tape to tape in the bottom, right? So it's all going to come together really nicely. And we've done it all from just regular A4 card. So it's not like you're having to, because you're doing such a big project, not like you have to buy stupid size cardstock to be able to make it. So we've made that into the cross to start with, right? Then on these sides here, Ben, I'm going straight down with the tape pen. If you ever get that, by the way, just roll your tape pen on a little way. So I've got the tape pen going down these two sides here. And then to make sure we stick tape to tape, I'm going to put tape over these edges here too. Right, following that?
Absolutely.
So on these folded bits.
Yeah. I'm surprised how quickly this, because I know this was sort of, you know, your pièce de résistance for part 1 of the show, if you like. And I was thinking to myself, this was going to take a lot longer than it has actually. I know there's been a bit of sort of pre-prep with this, but how quickly is this coming together? Again, showing you that if you were potentially looking and thinking, oh, I'd quite like to make that box, I bet it's difficult to do. You can very quickly see how with this set you can go from, you know, really cards to home decor projects to all sorts. This is going to look great with some lights in as well.
Oh, it's going to be easy. Do you know, it might be easy for you to watch this going together from the front.
Yeah.
There we go. So there's one side, then we pop the second side in like that, right? And then right up here with the others, so we'll go into there, and then we're just holding it together in place like this, and then exactly the same with this fourth side here, right? So there's my 4 sides.
Yeah.
And then for the lid, I want you to do the lid just slightly larger than 7 inches, right? So it's 7 and 1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
And I've scored all 4 sides at 1/4 of an inch. So just over 7 inches, all 4 sides at 1/2 an inch. Silly me, Ben, right? I want to give you the right sizes because that's going to give us a lid that is just slightly larger than 6 inches. And as you know, this project is 6 inches exactly, isn't it? Because we cut them to 6 inches wide. Or where we've done them to 7 inches wide, that was to allow 1/2 an inch as a little scoring flap. So nice, plenty of tape on because obviously we're just putting the lid together with little bits of tape. And then if you want to go tape to tape, just on those inside pieces where they're going to connect together, that would be perfect to do there. It just helps it stick really, really well, you see, when I go tape to tape like this. Just grabs that little bit stronger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that should be exactly the right size to go over top of our lovely, oh yes it is, absolutely perfect.
Oh
our
yes.
6-inch box. And then of course if you want to go that next level, you'll see the one that I've got here. All I did is I found these out the back. I think they were out of Debbie Robinson's. Look, I just stuck one of these little things in. So it's just one of these cheap bits with the lights in.
Yeah.
And I've just stuck them to the top of the lid there. Yeah, with a little, so that you just turn them on and off really easily. And then I'm just going to pop that straight into there. And there you go. There's your fab little lantern box.
I kind of want to turn the lights off.
Go on then, run and turn the lights off. Let's have it looking really impressive. Right.
Is it all of them?
Oh, yes. Yeah. There's our little fairy. Doesn't she look brilliant?
Love it.
Love it. We're so high tech now in the studio, guys. It's unreal.